Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to issue 46 of Build Your Own Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 from the year 1967 from our good old mates at DeAgostini. Now, if you'd like to build this 1/6 scale Mustang, yes, I said that right, with me, head over to this link here. This takes you to DeAgostini's website, folks. There's a clickable version in the description, just below there. Head over there and take out a subscription because you won't be disappointed in this, folks. You really won't. So what have we got in this week's magazine then? We got the American Le Mans series, long admired the 24-hour Le Mans, which they regard as the most important race in Europe. Their passion led to the creation of the American Le Mans series, a prestigious European-style endurance championship for motors. So yeah, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be the Americans in it, and they do it with such fanfare. That looks like COTA, Circuit of the Americas, over in Texas, down in Austin, actually. So yes, home of Formula One and MotoGP as well, folks. They race there, and it's, yeah. I always wanted to go to Laguna Seca and see a race there, but I never made it in the end. But yeah, if I could travel, then that would be high on the list. But maybe I could go and gate crash Jeff, couldn't I, and stay at his place? Oh, that would be fun. There's some more pit lane action there. A Porsche at the top there. Today we're going to be putting the gearbox casing together. We're starting with half the gearbox there. We're going to be putting that together with some bits and pieces, some pipe work, etc. And then this is what we're going to end up with at the end of this issue for our Mustangs, folks. Half a gearbox with a plate there. And then we'll get the other half next time in. And then we can mount that to the bottom of the chassis. This is the Ford Galaxy 500, forerunner of the muscle cars, folks. Big 427 there, V8 engine, used in countless models. Found a home under the Galaxy's hood as well. There's one thing with the Americans, they can certainly shoehorn an engine in a motor. There it is there. Sleek convertible was less suited to high horsepower due to its lack of rigidity, but it offered the same engines as the coupe. But it does look so sexy, doesn't it? Something about them. Look at the wings on there. Yeah, some of the styling. This was the FX Atmos. Yeah, concept cars. Unbelievable. And this was the Ford Galaxy back in the NASCAR days. Its early entries into that. 65. Yeah, there you go. So that's the magazine done. Let's open that back to where all the parts are, and we'll lay all our parts out on the bench so that we can see what we've got, folks. Okay. Right, folks, this is what we've got. We've got all our pipes, our plates, etc. on the bench. So it's asking us to put 46E in place, which is this one. Okay. So this goes into the second hole like so. And then into that bottom one like that. So let's just orientate that the correct way round. Pop that in place, and then we can spin that around. It goes at a slight diagonal, folks. Okay, that's perfectly intentional. There you go, nice resistance press fit. So that's the first pipe in. There you go. Let's get 46F. So we got the big hole going in there. So let's grab you. And then bring that round the way. And that's going to be retained in by that plate, folks, okay? So we've got this plate going in, like so. Just pop that in there. Press that in that larger bottom hole there. First. There you go. That's that in. And then this pipe then pings up in place and then goes in that tinsy wincy little hole like so. And then we can pop that in and then do the same with that one and make sure that's all engaged. So that's what you're going to end up with, folks. Now you've got a little stack of pipes there all going over each other, but that's what it's going to look like. Okay. Next up, we get our bottom plate or our bottom cover, and we need to put these two screws in there, folks. Okay, so let's grab them. These are PS28s. They've got the built-in washer. So let's drop a little bit of oil on them. And what they'll do is they'll sit in a couple of little crescent cutouts on the underside of the gearbox when they're in place, ready for when we assemble the gearbox. And then that will be pinned together by the two halves when we go to join them. So I'll put that one in like so. And then when we look at our gearbox, you can see two little holes there with a little square notch in them. That's where that will then slide in like that. And then when the other part goes in, it will retain this in place. Okay. So that's what we've got, folks, at the end of this issue. We got half our gearbox with the bottom cover there, ready for the next stage, which will be completing the gearbox and then mounting that into our Mustangs. So don't forget, folks, if you want to build along with me, this beautiful 1/6 scale model, head over to the DeAgostini website. Link is there. There's a clickable version in the description below. Head over there and take out your subscription and you can build along with me. Also, to help me out, just click little fester in the corner. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That helps me out massively, helps me grow the channel. Ring the bell whilst you're there and you'll get notifications of all the future content that we put up on the channel, folks. In the meantime, stay safe and well. Thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.